Are you really going to stay out of this presidential campaign?
I do. I like to stay out. You know, well, look, things happen. Like Trump gets shot, and then they start playing Many Men, and then it jumps 250% in streaming. Many men wish death on me. He's just fight, right? And that's exactly what I did after I got shot. I just went into fight mode. People identify with it that way.
Yes, 50 Cent says he identified with Trump, comparing to what is happening to him to what he experienced. So you can see exactly why liberals don't like him. Now going into something else.
You guys, I'm at the airport in Nashville. I just wanted to share with you because this has happened so many times over the last couple of days. A woman about my age, a black woman, came up and wanted to tell me how scared she is for herself, her family, and our country if Kamala Harris is elected. I've been here in Tennessee, I've been in Mississippi, I've been in Texas, and I've been in Atlanta over the last week. The number of black people who've come up to me and said exactly that is astounding. And their message is, what do they think? We all vote the same and aren't smart enough to think for ourselves, aren't smart enough to bring an ID to vote? You guys, it's so sad, but it's good that there's a groundswell for this. And I just wanted everybody out there, people who look like me and people who don't, to know you are not alone. And you got to do something about that fear. You can't just sit quietly, talk to your friends, talk to your neighbors, and do not allow them to take you for granted because of the color of your skin. So we got a fight on our hands, and I just hope and pray that you guys get out there and vote to do the right thing. Don't vote on personality or feelings. You vote on policy and what's best for our country. So you're not alone.
Yes, Kamala and the Democrats are panicking because her internal polls show her losing a historic chunk of the black vote. Voices like Steele have created a pathway for more black people to walk off the plantations. I'm so happy to hear this. If you see why Democrats are putting out a lot of this, the one more debate, the one this, it is to clearly tell you something is happening. Like recently, Kamala campaign is facing something that Trump has been saying for a very long time. I don't know if you've seen this. Taking a look at this article recently put out by the New York Post, shot fired into Kamala Harris' Arizona campaign office, cops investigating racist concern. A lot of people on the comment sections are now saying, they are now starting to copy this also. I don't know why this is becoming something.
Some of you think it's crazy to come out and say that our own federal government wants President Donald Trump dead, but I think it's even crazier to sit here and say that they don't. You've seen endless proof of just that, so there's no reason to believe that they have his best interests. 2 failed assassination attempts just took place in the last 60 days. You guys, we've never seen that in my lifetime, and I'm sure not in your lifetime either. So to sit here and pretend like this is just random security failures is absurd. We're not even hearing from the federal government on any of this. Instead, we're strongly relying on whistleblowers to come forward and to rat out their employers, because our own government will not be transparent in any of this. It's absurd to sit here and pretend like they're just random security failures. They're not. The DOJ yesterday released an unredacted letter in court filings, which put a $150,000 bounty on the former president's head. That letter literally came from the man who wanted to and tried to assassinate the former president while he was playing golf. Now, it's absurd that our own government wouldn't redact that information because obviously it would create copycats. Instead, they promoted it in court filings. Now, I asked the DOJ to defend themselves on this front, and they decided not to. Instead, they actually sent me the same court filings I sent them. They don't care. They do want President Trump. That's why today we're just watching now as the federal government's warning the Trump campaign.
Taking a look at this, the Trump campaign says he was briefed today by U.S. intelligence officials about real and specific threat from Iran to assassinate him in an effort to destabilize and sow chaos in the United States. Intelligence officials have identified that these continued and coordinated attacks have heightened in the past few months, and law enforcement officials across all agencies are working to ensure Trump is protected and the election is free from interference, Trump campaign spokesman Stephen Jones says. Okay, this is something that I just saw a few minutes ago. It is extremely concerning. Looking at what happened yesterday, a lot of people were actually concerned about it.
Warning the Trump campaign that Iran is actively looking to assassinate him. Wouldn't that be convenient? A foreign government killing the president. It would take all of the lies and the stress off of our current administration. Now, again, this isn't a conspiracy. Congressman Matt Gaetz came forward and said that DHS knows that there's 5 assassination attempts here in the United States right now actively loyal President Trump. So, if you honestly did care, wouldn't you close the border down? No, instead, they're flying these illegal aliens into our country, many of them coming from areas where there's terrorists that are looking to Trump. Our own DHS admitted that they flew in, or they let hundreds of these individuals who had ties to ISIS organizations into our country. They released them. Our own federal government is actively looking to have President Trump. The evidence is overwhelming. You're an idiot if you continue to sit here and deny it.
When I saw that letter, I felt sad. They were not supposed to release that on social media. It travels everywhere. It went viral. Just imagine. It is like you are advocating that people should be doing this. What was the essence? I saw people criticizing the decision that man took up to release that. It is not right. It is like they are playing over or downplaying what is happening to him. Even reading the statement he released, he was very angry. I understand you are extremely busy. Take out time every single day and do a prayer for him. Just imagine within the space of 2 months, a single person is passing through this, and he's still having the courage to do campaigns. If it was another person, the person would stay indoors. You will not see him going out to do campaigns. The person will be scared. That is to tell you the goals he has. He has accepted the fate that, I want to save my people. Because I don't get the point. Watching this guy, even Kumar said the other day, you need to respect this man. And he had to apologize to Trump for what he has been saying in the past. Like, if I'm the one in that position, you will not even know where I am. But he still has a God. It is extremely concerning. When I look at still looking at threat coming, I feel sad. May God protect him.
Project 2025 and on Project 2025. Trump's Project 2025. Trump's Project 2025.
Project 2025.
Project 2025. Project 2025.
Project 2025.
And of course, like anybody else, I see the polls. I talk to people about them. But, I'm like, if Harris does 1, 2, 3, she can win. If she doesn't do 1, 2, 3, she can lose. And that's honestly the best I can come up with.
What did you think of your former boss, Dick Cheney, endorsing Harris?
I love that. Dick Cheney has turned from Darth Vader to Captain America.
Kamala Harris, you are as fake as press-on nails.
Like they usually do into other cases, which I'm not going there.
So let's not bury the lead. The big story this week, they tried to shoot Trump again. Let's not funny. Okay. I'm being serious now. That's the second time this happened. I said this before. There can be no fuzz on this. This is not funny. Okay? It's not okay. It's not okay to wish it happened. Well, this is the problem.
And Stacey, you say today's indictment reads like a mob indictment. What was most shocking to you of all these allegations?
Yeah, the fact, Jake, that the government in this indictment presented evidence alleging that Sean Combs was running a criminal enterprise, and they actually named it in the indictment, the Combs Enterprise. And they said that this enterprise consisted of him as the alleged leader, his employees, assistants, staff, allegedly, that were able to procure women and alleged male.
And if you are over 18, please register to vote for something else.